my ANC TV. My name is Arti Geleba and we're at Soccer City for the Siyanqoba rally of the ANC. With me in studio this morning, I have the convener of the National Task Team, Comrade Mzwandile Masina. Welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a very hectic morning. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm excited. I've seen thousands and thousands of young people outside here. They are ready to listen to the message from the president. And you will know that the ANC Youth League has been very instrumental in ensuring that the manifesto of the ANC is a youthful manifesto going towards 2014 elections.
Okay, and what would you say the Siyanqoba rally represents for the ANC and the Youth League specifically?
Well, look, this is a show of strength because we have done a lot of work going to communities, door to door, in villages and so on. So basically what we are doing today, we're consolidating the work that we have been doing over time. So we're here to demonstrate our strength. This is one of the 6 rallies that are happening in South Africa that are going to be linked throughout. 4 of the provinces will be here, but the provinces like KZN, Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, and one of the provinces will not come here. They will stage their own rallies. So for us, we are very excited because we need to demonstrate the work that we have been able to do, including inspiring those that we had to find during the way to convince them about the work of the African National Congress.
Okay. Take us to the campaign trail. What has been the role of the Youth League?
Look, the Youth League has played a very instrumental role because you'll remember that these are youthful elections. So what we were able to do, we were anchored around the ANC top 6. I was in the main campaigning with the president of the ANC. We've gone to all length and breadth of South Africa, where all the programs would eventually end with a youth rally. We've addressed big rallies throughout the country, and we're convinced that young people do love the ANC, but also they got a message from the president himself. So the issue that young people do not like President Zuma has proven not to be correct.
Okay, you, as part of the campaign trail, you have increased crossing the country, talking to citizens of the country. Can you tell us what the concerns of young people are specifically, and what the Youth League plans to do to ensure that you are able to deliver on the manifesto of the ANC?
Look, young people are much more interested in issues of education, in jobs, but more importantly, they are complaining about issues of health, in particular around issues of teenage pregnancy as well as alcohol and drug abuse. So we have, in the manifesto of the ANC, been able to cover those issues, and we are convinced that also as a youth league, we'll have our own campaigns that seeks to highlight the plight of young people. And but more importantly, if you look at how the ANC is planning to create jobs in the country, 60% of the jobs that are going to be created are going to be for the youth. So we're very much excited, but also the investment that the ANC government is making into issues of education, we'll see a number of young people increasing. You'll know that in 1993, there was only 150,000 black students in universities. In 2013, there is almost 938,000 black people. We are hoping that that number will increase because our ultimate end is to ensure that every young South African is able to get free education up to tertiary level.
Okay, and what message would you give to young people who are not able to join us here today in terms of the elections?
Well, on Wednesday, wake up as early as possible. Let's go and vote the ANC because there is no other party that is going to provide solution for the problems that are faced by the youth of South Africa. So we are looking forward to two-thirds majority so that we can fast-track issues of development as we have conceptualized in our 24th National Congress around the issue of economic freedom in our lifetime.
Okay, and then lastly, can you tell us, young people are looking to the Youth League to deliver on its interests in terms of job creation, in terms of economic development, in terms of education. What is the process going to be in terms of setting up a structure of the Youth League going forward? I know that you have been the convener of the National Task Team, and you've been hard at work in terms of ensuring that there is proper work on the ground. Can you tell us what is the future from now?
Look, in September, from the 24th to the 27th, we'll have a national conference. Our structures are working very hard. As we're doing the campaign work, we're also rebuilding some of our structures. We've got branches now on board. We are busy with the regions, but some of the provinces are already succeeding. Immediately on the 10th, we'll be opening the National Process Conference so that we can have those conferences building up to September conference, where we're going to deliver a fully fledged youth league. But what I must just say while I'm still there is that what we have been able to do, theoretically, we're already changing the perception that The Youth League is for the rowdy, those who can issue the best insult, but to more informative and those that are seeking to transform the outlook of young people out there. That's why we have put our emphasis on education, that you can't speak about economic freedom in your lifetime if you have not gone to school. So that's a message we've been drumming up, and we've seen a lot of young, successful actors, actresses, soccer personalities joining the Youth League because they like the posture that we have taken, other than the previous posture of always insulting elders and so on, because it has been proven that you can still drive your message without insult. So I think that moving forward to the future, we'll also give the incoming leadership and advise that stand your ground, be radical, be militant, but don't be insulting to elders. Make sure that you drive the program for young people, because ANC is the only vehicle that can drive youth development in this country.
Okay. And the thrust of your message of support today?
Well, look, we had to critically analyze the so-called opposition and characterize them as such. So I think we'll have to wait for that, because we'll have to speak to the masses of our people first.
Comrade Mzwandile Masina, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and all the best for the rally. Well, there you have it. Education remains a key priority for the ANC. Voting is very important. It's important for all of us to go out and vote on the 7th of May.